What's good, destined ones? Today I got an insane build that's gonna freeze your enemy solid, lay down a divine smackdown from the heavens that's gonna slap your enemies back into the pagoda realm. That sounded kind of wild. But anyways, first I'm gonna show you the build, how it works, the weapon, the gears, the spirits, the transformations that you're gonna need, and anything else that's important for this video is gonna go towards the end. So if you want to skip to a specific part of the guide, then feel free to check the chapter list down below. Without further ado though, let's get into it. Alright my guys, let me show you the damage and pure destruction of this build. We got our little friend right here. This is going to be our monk friend. The way this build works is you're going to freeze your enemies, and then while freezing your enemies, you're going to constantly attack them to build up focus. Now you can build up focus however you want to do it. If you're good at dodging, then dodge your enemies. If you're not really good at dodging, then you can do whatever you can to get as much. Oh, you died. I'm supposed to teach here. You're not supposed to die that quick. All right, moving on. So you want to get up your focus bars all the way to 4. Now you can slap the hell out of your enemy at 3 if you want to. Doesn't really matter. But when you hit 4, it's game time because it's a one shot. Just like that. Now you got to understand that I'm talking while doing this, so that's a little crazy. Another way you could do it, you immobilize them, you hit them with the diviner, and then you get in their grill. Then you start beating them down with all of the spins you could possibly get off. Now this dude is frozen solid and he's dead. I feel bad for you. I wasn't supposed to kill you like that, bro. Anyways, I need somebody that's gonna last. The thing about this build though, as you can see, I can be frozen. So I got multiple options when I become frozen. You can either roll to get rid of it instantly, or you can use a couple of Curios and some other things. The Thunderflame Seal. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've been getting so many insane objects recently. What do you mean? What is this? Considerably increases mana? That's wild. That's a bonus for you. Farming that guy gives you an item that considerably increases mana. What a video. All right. I know this guy isn't going to last, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him out real quick. Good night. He almost got one shot. Who are you? Excuse you? Run that back. Me and you. Here, I got something for you. You're going to get all of this smoke. You about to catch all of this. Let's go. Nope. Stand there. And just absorb this. Now you're going to take the long one. Good night. Yeet. Excuse you too. You don't know who I am. Good night. Alright. So you could be super aggressive or you could be kind of passive. It's up to you how you want to play this build. You got so many options and not a lot of ops. So I want to show you guys how this build works, but 1 second, I got to clear the playing field real fast. Good night. Yeet. So as you can see, this build absolutely destroys. What you're trying to do is you want to build up a whole bunch of focus points. And then once you get to 4 focus points, you practically slap, pull out your electric dragon, and kill everything. That's just what it does. That's just what this build can do. It's slapping for so much damage that is kind of insane. But when you get to a boss though, we got to get a little bit more fancy with it. So this is how we run that. We wait till they're about to explode or do something crazy. We hit them with a little bit of frost, freeze them solid, and then we go in for the kill. And since they're frozen solid and they can't go nowhere, they just got to take all of this and all of that and get one shot. Just like that. You good, bro? Never mind. So yeah, let me explain it a little bit slower because that was kind of quick. You have an enemy and you want to immobilize them. After you immobilize them, you want to pop off with this right here, the Crow Diviner. What the Crow Diviner is going to do is it throws up this frigid dust, and this is going to make you and your enemy slowly get the Frost Bane over time. Now for you, in order for you to counter this, there's a couple of things you already have built in your kit. The Crow Diviner himself has a moderate increase to chill resistance. So you're already kind of resistant chill a little bit. But if this is affecting you too much, you can actually come over to your self advance and you can throw some points into Bane mitigation. At which point, then you can just avoid that problem altogether. But it's not necessary. There are a couple of pretty amazing relics that you can add on to this kit, which is the brush. This Curios right here will moderately increase the chill resistance. And there's other things as well, like the Buddha. The bronze Buddha pendant slightly increases 4 Bane resistance. So there's options. You can go for this if you want to, but I'm telling you right now, you don't need it. The way this build works is you're going to use the Golden Loong Staff. If you're going for the aggressive version, you want to have the Crow Diviner so that you could throw out that Frigid Dust. And then you want to be rocking the Golden set. This Golden set is so important because there's 2 things that's happening. One, after you use a spirit skill or a vessel, which we're going to be using when we use the Crow Diviner, you considerably increase your attack, meaning that initial window right after you use the spirit skill, your DPS is going to be a lot higher. So then if you have 4 pieces of the set on, upon critical hits and defeats, it grants a small amount of ki. That means that you're going to be getting back your Crow Diviner a hell of a lot faster if you're constantly critting. Now, that's where we're going to really start to pop off with this build. There's so many different ways that we can start pushing out crits. And this right here is the best way. The Beast Buddha. I have 2 of these. You're able to farm that off of this guy right here in the beginning entrance area of Thunderclap Temple. This guy is going to drop this item as soon as you beat him down a couple of times. If you're struggling to get it from him, go ahead and grab the golden carp from Yellow Loong over in chapter 4 and come back so that you can beat this man down until he gives it to you. Eventually, you don't need 2 like me, you only need 1. But as soon as you have this, you're moderately increasing your crit hit damage. So since your crits are going to be popping off a lot, every time you crit, you're going to be getting back ki. You're going to be putting out so much damage. You'll get your ki back and then you'll be slapping for some more damage. It's just kind of broken. Now I'm going to tell you right now that this build slaps so hard. It's absolutely insane. And another thing, when a dude is about to attack you, if you catch them in the motion and hit them right there, you're going to get so much more time out of it that you'll definitely want to get. So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and freeze him up real quick. Got you. Oh, you about to be dead. Nope, you're dead. Good night. All right, so once again, let me show you how this thing works. You got your mans here. He's going to be doing all of that nonsense right there. We're going to wait till he's about to attack and then yeet. We're going to get him, hit him with the Crow Diviner, and then go in for his life. As soon as you get 3 or 4, it's up to you. 4 is the best, but 3 will take him out as well. That's pretty much it. That happens to bosses. That happens to little boys like this. Everybody is going to die instantly when you start popping off. You can grow up. You just completely destroy anything and everything. And as soon as you get at least, it's a minimum of, it's a minimum of at least 3. You're going to be able to slap them with that insane attack. And it's all built into this staff. And the base damage of that looks like this. It one-shots. So it's kind of crazy. Like this build, once you start using it, it's going to be so hard to walk away from it. So once again, we got an enemy. We got 2 here. Okay. We're going to get fancy with this. We'll do a little bit of this. We'll build up those crits real quick. Oh, man. You're not going to survive. Never mind. Now, you're going to be building up Frostbane on yourself as well. And if it's bothering you, all you got to do is stop, drop, and roll. And you'll be able to slowly get that off of you. You can just shake it off. It's that easy. It's absolutely insane. It's probably going to be a hell of a lot of fun for you. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Because at the end of the day, we just trying to have fun, right? And this build is going to break everything. You got options and none of these are ops. All right, this is the monk. This is going to be the monk. This is going to be the one. He's going to test me to my fullest. What's good, my guy? Thunderclap. Yeah, talk about it. I believe in you. Come on. Wrong answer. Keep trying. Come on, guy. You got this. Nope. 1, 2. Almost. You almost got me with that one. It grazed my earring. I don't wear earrings. All right, anyways. So, like, hold up. It's going to be you. What's up? Ooh, you almost got it. Good night. Oh, damn. Now, that was just disrespectful. See no evil headgear? Get out of here, bro. What is going on? What? The see no evil headgear more easily trick. What? What? Oh, my God. That's insane. So this video is going to be stacked for y'all. It's just going to give you a whole bunch of secret items. We got the See No Evil headgear. We also received, the Thunderflame Seal. Considerably increases maximum mana. Yeah, this is just broken. All right, now that you've seen the build in action, let's talk about it. So the things that you're going to need for this build is going to be the Golden Loong Staff. This is an extremely powerful staff that's going to completely break the game for you when you get it. The unique effect on it is it moderately increases the damage dealt by pillar stance moves. 1. 2. A long can be summoned to execute thunder at the enemy when using pillar stance heavy attacks. You have to at least have 3 or 4 focus points. That's literally what that reads. So if you try to read it the way it looks, it doesn't make any damn sense. But as long as you have 3 focus points, you will summon a dragon that slaps and kills. Cool, I'm with that. Now, if you have 4 focus points, that dragon slaps, kills, and then taunts. Yeah, I love that too. It doesn't taunt, but you might. Moving on from there, you're gonna need this, the Crow Diviner. The Crow Diviner is an insane spirit. Why? Because this spirit is gonna be the one that's freezing them solid. The Frigid Dust is just OP as hell. He throws it from his burner and then they're gonna slowly get Frostbane over time. Eventually, they'll be frozen solid. The reason why we rock this gear is because we're gonna be using that spirit a lot and we wanna get back keys so we can continue using that spirit a lot. The more you use the spirit, the more Frigid Dust is up in the air, the faster they get frozen. So you kind of see the synergy in what we're doing here. Now, we're not gonna stop there. Next, we got the Tiger Tally. Now, this is just for straight damage. You're going to receive this from the Tiger Vanguard in Chapter 2. And then if you farm that little Kratos-looking enemy over there, you're going to get these Beast Buddhas, which moderately increase your crit damage. Now, I'm rocking 2 of them because I'm just doing a little bit of overkill, but you don't have to have 2. You can do something more fancy, like add maximum mana. If you really get irritated by constantly getting frozen or being close to frozen, you can rock the Bronze Buddha, which slightly increases 4 Bane's resistance, or you can come down here and use the Frost Sprout Twig, which moderately increases chill resistance. They will basically protect you from Frostbane. And that's going to be your gear, your spirit, your weapon, and your Curios. Let's talk about the Gourd. The Gourd is up to you, but ultimately the fiery Gourd is probably one of the best. Using this Gourd grants chill immunity, which is just cracked. So just before I jump into a fight, I could throw this thing back. I got immunity to chill and it increases the maximum stamina, meaning that I'm going to be spinning my staff that much more. You just break it at some point. Now, as far as your drink is concerned, the Jade Essence is really amazing here because you're going to be using a lot of your mana when you try to do immobilize. So it's up to you how you decide to synergize this, but if you're using a whole lot of mana, this is a great option. There's another amazing drink out there that I have, which is going to be this one right here, the Sunset of the 9 Skies. Each sip recovers 35% health, but this grants considerable amount of ki, which means we can get our spirit that much faster. You're already going to be slapping the enemy a lot, so you're going to get your ki back anyway. But if you're struggling to get it and you need it at a tight spot, boom, this is a great option. Now from there, we're not finished yet. So you see the the fiery Gourd we got. You see the Tiger Tally and the Beast Buddhist ×2. You see the drip. You see the Crow Diviner. This is the aggressive build. There's another one that you can rock, which is going to be even more devastating a lot quicker. And I'll go ahead and throw this thing on. It's not at the maximum level where it should be, but I don't really need it. Okay then, now that we done switched up the drip, this is going to be the defensive version of this build. It's pretty dope. This is going to be the Frozen Beast Maul. The way it works is the Gale Guard Beast armor set is going to, upon perfect dodges, grant considerable amount of focus, meaning that you will be able to get to 3 and 4 focus points faster. And perfect dodges slightly reduce the cooldown for all spells, meaning that you're going to be able to push out a lot more of your immobilize, so it's easier to take care of your enemies. And you already have the Crow Diviner packing them up and freezing them solid, so you just have more options. This is the most passively aggressive you can be with this build. Now, I'm so confident with it that this build isn't even upgraded, but I'm still going to take this man on. He comes in, he's going to try to hit you. You go for your dodges, so you're just going to hit them. You got to get all the perfect dodges though. If not, he's going to be doing insane damage to you. So just be dodging, just like that, and you can see it. The key is rocking. So when he comes in for all different types of hits, we got to come in, dodge, 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 dodge. Look at that. It's just instant key, bro. And then he's going to get killed. Wow. Look, he's having a bad day. Now, we're not even using the build like we're supposed to. I was just being passively aggressive. So now, he's dead. It's kind of surprising how good this build works. The synergy is absolutely insane. So it's up to you whether you just want to go straight for DPS and just destroy people, or if you want to be a little bit more conservative about it. Ultimately, it's going to be up to your playstyle. But if you're struggling with the enemy and you don't really want to deal with all of their attacks or what they got going on, and you just want to build up Frost as fast as humanly possible, then you got options. And then once you have all that key, they're gonna die. Now against bosses, this is probably genius because you're already coming with a whole bunch of DPS, so they can't really handle you. And secondly, it's just, you know, very defensive. You don't have to be aggressive. You can wait on them. You can see what's coming next. You can make judgment calls, and you just have a whole lot of options. Because no matter what, you're gonna get those focus points. Now, another thing, if you're really annoyed by the Frost, you can just go into Cloud Step and instantly get rid of it. Do not allow the Frost Bane to put you at a disadvantage. Oh, I was too early. Good God. I deserve that. I beat your friends up kind of bad over there. I get it. I'm sorry. My bad. So yeah, now you see you got options, but we're not done there. Jesus. Wait until we look at the skills, because using focus and getting health back is just a key part of this build. 1, 2. Yeet. Yeah. Dang. So there it is. That is the passively aggressive version of this build. As you can see, it slaps incredibly hard. You have so many options. You could do so many different things, and there's not going to be too many ops out there that can handle you. It makes it a lot easier when you use this build because you can see what the boss is about to do, make a judgment call, and then continue on with your onslaught. It's up to you how you plan on playing this build. Those are going to be the 2 armor sets that you're going to be able to use. Taking a look at your relic, you're going to need Keen Sight. This considerably increases crit hit damage. As well as, you're going to want to go down to temporary increases attack after a perfect dodge. That is where all my DPS is coming from. The Whistling Wind, you start to see how amazing it is. Then Lingering Aroma, you gain a moderate amount of damage for a short time after casting a spell. So we went in, we did Immobilize, we're getting more damage out. There's so much synergy into this build, it is absolutely insane. Then you have this. Spread the word. Immobilize affects all enemies in the target. It's great AoE, it's going to take out enemies quickly, and you're going through easy mode. Now let's talk about your spark points. This is where you want to start. Vigilant Heart. Each talent moderately increases the focus gain from perfect dodges. This is why when I dodge, I instantly get a focus point, and I go from 0 to 4 in an instant. You're going to have to grab this, and a little bit more synergy with that is this right here, the Shadow. It grants a considerable amount of damage reduction for a short duration after a perfect dodge. But we're not going to stop there. You have two options here where you want to go straight for staff spin and be extremely aggressive, or you can be super passive and just go for this right here, the light attack finisher with sturdy and the punishing downpour. It doesn't really matter how you want to go about doing it, as long as you get to your 3 to 4 stacks of focus. That's all you really need. Now in this category, we're going smash stance if you want to be passive and just slowly get up your focus points, or you can go hard and heavy with pillar. Make sure that you get your 3 or your 4 focus points and then you slap with that big damage. Now when it comes to mysticism, immobilize is going to be your best friend. Everything here is anything that you need. You can even go even more aggressive with it and get the time bargain. This is going to massively extend the duration of their immobilization, which means that they're just going to be locked in place that much longer. Right after they're finished being immobilized, they're going to get hit with the Frost Bane and they're done. Like 9 times out of 10, they're probably dead. Then alteration. This is our backup. This gets us out of that frigid state, out of the frost state. So if you're ever struggling, or if you're like, dang, I don't feel like rolling a million times to get out of this Frostbane, all you got to do is Cloud Step. Instantly get out of it. You're good. You're reset back to 0. Now, something that I didn't show, but it's our transformation. This is an extremely important part of the build. There's 2 transformations that if you're really struggling and you're fighting a boss and still want to get that snow out, then you have options. You have one right here, which is going to be Hoarfrost. This guy is kind of crack. And the second one is going to be the Umbral Abyss. Now, the Umbral Abyss is probably one of my favorite transformations in the game, because every time he smacks the enemy, he's going to be slowly building Frostbane. Now, Umbral Abyss has an ability called Cold Heart, and he can instantly freeze you solid, which then you don't have to use your key. You can just use this and do all of your damage. Or if you're in a situation where, dang, you can't get in there for a bunch of hits and get your key back, so you're not able to use the Crow Diviner, then you can switch over to this real quick when it's up, freeze the enemy anyway, and you still got options. There's so many different things that makes this build truly pop and amazing, and you don't want to give up on it. Now, just before I get up out of here, let's talk about where you're going to get all the items for this build. The Tiger Tally, you get this from the Tiger Vanguard Chapter 2. Beast Buddha, you're going to get this from Kratos in the Thunderclap Temple area. The Golden Loong Staff is going to be the last staff that you're able to get after defeating Yellow Loong in the Long Waterfall questline. So that means you have to beat Cyan, Red, Black, and Yellow. Once you defeat all of those brothers, you're going to be able to get this. But you're also going to have to get the materials for it, meaning you might have to beat the Chapter 4 boss in order to get the ribbon. I think it was the celestial ribbon that I needed to craft it. If you're looking for the Crow Diviner, you want to come over here to the Valley of Ecstasy. The Forest of Felicity is where you want to be. You see this right here? We're going to take a right. We're going to run past all these boys here. Continue all the way down. There's going to be a lightning enemy coming up. You're going to have that man right there. We'll run right past him. You're going to see this bridge right in front of you. Don't worry about it. Take a left. Continue all the way down. Hook around here. And then over to your right, he should be right over here. So he'll be sitting in here waiting for you. Let's continue getting the items that you're going to need for the build. The next thing, if you're looking for the drink, I already have this in a separate guide, but I'll go ahead and show it to you here. The Jade Essence drink is going to be right over here in this area as well. From here, you want to run right through this gate, past all these boys here. We're going to continue along, and you're going to pass through this gate. There's going to be an enemy that's going to try to hit you right about now. Yeah, there he is. And then once you see this gate right here, that's going to lead you to Thunderclap Temple. Make a left. Head down and continue along the way until you pass this dude with a rock. Say hello. And then continue on. You want to make a left over here and continue heading on down. Break all of these guys on your way down because, yeah, they don't have anything else to do. As you smash through those dudes up there, this is going to be your shrine. Just so you know where we're at the Towers of Karma. Continue from the Towers of Karma straight over here around the corner. Make your way all the way back until you see there's going to be a boss right here. And then the Jade Essence is going to be right there on the table. Since we got company, we might as well flex a little bit, huh? Ooh, ooh. Nice try. I wasn't even in pillar stance. That's even crazier. That's going to be absolutely everything that you need to make this build. I hope you enjoy it and have a whole lot of fun. If you like this build, go ahead and smash that like button for me and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on all the builds coming in the future. So I'm telling you right now, I'm coming with a lot of them. But that's going to be all for today's video. This is your boy Emma M6HD. For now though, I'm out of here.